2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. The action tonight will be happening out in Los Angeles, where the Clippers will be going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Checking out Oklahoma City, they haven't competed at the level they'd like over the last week or so, just one win in 5 games. And you often hear about the on-court intensity of some of the all-time greats, guys like Kobe and Jordan, but they'll tell you that Russell Westbrook has that same edge to his game. Guys, how does that work to his advantage?
He's always had the utmost confidence in himself. It bleeds out of him. You see the confidence. And in any question that you had about his leadership has been answered right now.
I agree with that. And one thing I like about the game is he looks for a way to take over the game from start to finish.
And he's made popular a new statistical category.
Which is?
Triple Russells.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh, I like that, Ernie. You got
mine.
2 of them, right?
I stole it from someone.
But that's okay. It sounds better coming out of your mouth.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
And that is what we in the security business call total protection.
The Oklahoma City Thunder on the road as they take on their Western Conference rival in today's game. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side are analysts Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. From the sideline, we'll have the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a bit. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
And this is a chance for them to go 2-0 against this team. They won that first meeting, and with a 3-game season series, they can clinch a winning record against them here tonight.
Yeah, their strategy and execution was solid in the first go-round. We'll see what adjustments they make, if any, in this one.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, guys, we all know how hard Russell Westbrook plays every night. Coach Billy Donovan said he plays with such force and passion. He gets so intense, so competitive, so emotional, but he's doing a good job of bringing himself back together and understanding there's other guys out there depending on him. Kevin?
And that's how Russ has always been, D.A., a high-motor player who leaves it all out on the floor. In what should be an exciting game to watch, two of the most athletic teams in the league. Doris, what are the keys in this one?
Well, you'd think it would be about the pace, but to me, when there's this level of athletic ability, it's about the execution and patience on offense, and certainly you've got to sprint back in transition defense.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So the Thunder 5 right now. Together inside, Cantor and Adams. On the wings, Abrinas and George. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. It's the target from 18 feet.
If you allow Russell into the mid-range game, he is lethal.
Passes it to Rivers. To the middle. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Westbrook kicks to Adams. Great D that time from Jordan. And the Clippers have possession. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
I think, Greg, you can't expect to win with that kind of effort. The defense was nowhere to be found, and it cost them all night long.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
Westbrook, no good.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. George has got the ball. And there's the feed to Cantor. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Greg, with Enes Kanter last season, he had to miss significant time with the broken hand, but his offensive game is something to watch when he's healthy.
He just plays hard. He provides that instant offense off the bench, a great array of post moves to pick from.
That's good from Cantor.
Well, Enes Kanter continues to prove his worth, guys. An outstanding player on the offensive end.
And Cantor drops them both. And you look at the Clippers post Chris Paul. The team is still in a position to compete.
I think they had to fill in gaps when players left, but I really like the job they've done overall. I mean, they have good inside and outside presence. Not the same, but they aren't in a horrible spot.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's just a missed opportunity. Something there just a little off.
Yeah, simply a little bit careless, I think. Can't just throw it up there. You have to time these alley-oops perfectly.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Adams with the screen on Gallinari. Gallinari with the steal. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
George sets a screen for Westbrook. He kicks it to George. The pass to Cantor. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The efficiency of Enes Kanter is impressive. This guy's massive on the blocks and knows how to score.
Gallinari with it. George picks him up. And Gallinari kicks to Griffin. Sinks that one from the post. Griffin's got his 3rd basket of the night. Oklahoma City trailing. George with the ball. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Really, he exposed a lot of seams in the defense with his passing, too. That assist total was impressive.
Here's Abrinas. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Steven Adams takes pride in being a great screen setter. I think this guy creates so many opportunities for his teammates.
Griffin got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Dishes it to Adams. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Off target from 3-point range. Clippers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Pass to Teodosic. Jordan with a screen on Westbrook. And here's Gallinari outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gallinari's got 5 points so far.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Stolen by Rivers. And the Clippers another fast break opportunity here. Jordan kicks to Rivers. Oh, Griffin in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Goes up on the wing. And there's Paul George on the assist from Enes Kanter.
Kevin, terrific activity from Paul George. Sticks his long arms in and mucks up the passing lanes.
No coverage that time. 8 points for Gallinari.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Abrinas kicks to Westbrook. Here's Adams. The second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Adams has got his 2nd basket.
Listen, we know Steven Adams is one of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA. You've got to have great awareness about him on the glass.
It's stolen by Adams. The 17-footer. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
I'll tell you, Westbrook not thrown off by a guy standing right in his grill. How about the concentration on a difficult shot?
Jordan the screen. Shot off the screen. Outside for Griffin. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got his 3rd rebound tonight. And George kicks to Westbrook. Back to George. Kanter with a screen on Gallinari. There's a screen by Kanter. Shot clock at 6. Another miss by Westbrook.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the 2-man game creates a terrific look.
Well, he simply misfired. You've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide open shots like that.
Here's Teodosic. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Well, Doris, you've said this many times. Few players as competitive as Russell Westbrook in the league. He goes full speed from start to finish, and you get the feeling he would play the entire game if his coach let him.
What I love most about Russell Westbrook is how much this guy just loves to compete. And it's that mentality that allows him to take over games, even if things aren't falling his way. It's hard to think of a guy who wants to win more in the league.
And the first one at the line is good.
Hasn't Russell Westbrook matured into a spectacular leader? This is a guy his teammates look up to, and what a fearless competitor, guys.
Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Patrick Beverly comes in for Teodosic. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Felton's checked in. And it's tied up with that one. The one thing we saw with the Thunder last postseason, Doris, is that when Russell Westbrook comes off the floor, this team sometimes lost its direction.
Yeah, but now with Paul George in the fold, it makes sense to stagger their minutes. That way they won't have such a dramatic drop-off if Russell Westbrook leaves the floor.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Feeds to Westbrook. And he uses the glass on the layup. Westbrook's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City.
Westbrook can absorb contact, Kevin. He's got great focus and great finishing ability.
Jordan with a screen on Westbrook. And Beverly kicks to Harrell. Shoots over Cantor. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. George passes to Westbrook. Puts it up from 15. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. 10 points for Russell Westbrook.
Well, that's just great work from Paul George to spot the open man. And at his size, he can see right over the defense.
Harrell setting the pick for Gallinari. Over in the corner, Beverly. Off target from outside.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
George dishes to Adams. Back to George. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, you have to respect the focus of Paul George, not letting the defense alter his shot.
Gallinari outside. And a wide open look for Jordan. Makes a big height bounce and goes in. Jordan's got his second basket of the game.
And already you're seeing great execution from both teams.
But I like the synergy, right? The ball is moving well, and they're seeing that hard work pay off.
Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Gallinari against George. And it's Gallinari missing. Left side, George. And he's good on the 3-ball. George has got 7 points in the game.
Well, PG showing his confidence from beyond the arc. A phenomenal shooter from range.
Harrell setting the pick for Gallinari. It's stolen by Adams. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Not only can he make plays for others, he can take it upon himself to finish.
So here's Gallinari, following the score by Oklahoma City. Here's Harrell. That shot off the mark. Excellent D from Cantor. No one near Felton as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hit by Harrell. And Gallinari kicks to Beverly. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Beverly's got his first 3 points of the game.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a 3 on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Jordan with a screen on George. Rivers in the corner. For the 3, drains it from beyond the arc. And now just a 2-point Thunder lead.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Adams sets the pick for George. The 17-footer. Cantor's shot is off.
Well, he gets the separation he needs. You can't say the same for his aim, though.
And Beverly kicks to Rivers. To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Felton inside the 3-point line. Rebound by Harrell. LA has gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Rivers against Felton. Free throw line jump shot. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Looking at Oklahoma City, they want to turn it around after the loss to Los Angeles.
And, you know, this can happen on the road. You're out defending guys who have just gotten into a comfort zone playing at home.
No passion on the defensive end. Didn't look completely engaged. Really need to lock in and be focused on these road games.
And, boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
There's the dish to Rivers. Gallinari outside. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, the height advantage in this matchup becomes a big factor when he's in the low box.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Westbrook. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated, trying to get a way to stop him.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Oklahoma City Thunder. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this. And Russell Westbrook, a guy who has faced some criticism. Also a guy who is extremely critical of himself.
It's tough, and I'm still learning every night to be able to come out, to know when to score, to know when to pass, to know when to be aggressive, to know when to slow down. It can be tough at times because I want to do so well, and I want my teammates to do so well, and I want to win so bad.
Und hier ist die erste Viertelanalyse und ja, es ist ein sehr ausgeglichenes Spiel. Keiner kann sich absetzen, alles ganz, ganz eng beieinander. Ich habe noch keine Einsatzzeit, aber ich werde jetzt im zweiten Viertel definitiv Einsatzzeit haben. Ich spiele von Anfang an. Und wollen mal gucken, ob ich besser spielen werde als die letzten zwei Spiele, die ein bisschen verkürzt waren. Wir sehen es jetzt im zweiten Viertel. Euch viel Spaß dabei.
Love the competitive attitude, the desire to be great, not just for himself, but for his teammates too.
And the emphasis on winning. That's why so many people in the league feel that it's just a matter of time before Westbrook puts those finishing touches on his game.
So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
It has, Greg, no doubt. Love that they've gotten after it on the defensive end. Just continue to put pressure on.
Wells is out there with Harrell. Then it's Williams. And it's Reed. And it's DJ in at the one. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Now here's Adams. Back to Grant. Now here's McDermott. He's defended by Harrell. Just 4 to shoot. Elbow shot is on the way. It's tipped. They recover it. The Clippers trail. Williams passes to DJ. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Now here is Reed. He's tightly guarded. DJ kicks to Well. Reed a screen, lets it go from deep, and DJ with the basket on the assist from Well. And the Clippers lead by 1.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Screen by Adams. Now Felton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. You look at the success that Coach Billy Donovan has had both at the college level at Florida and his first few years in the NBA at Oklahoma City. Doris, he very much feels at home in playoff and pressure situations.
Well, certainly Billy D has a lot of experience managing a team in a postseason setting. This is a guy who always tinkers during the regular season to find different angles to help his guys. Billy Donovan, one of those guys increasingly who you don't want to see in a 7-game series.
Well, kept alive. And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Or who are some of the guys that surprise you with their toughness on a nightly basis in the NBA?
You know, you have to think historically, pound for pound in the history of the NBA, the toughest single guy was Allen Iverson. For me, the current iteration, and I'm not saying that Isaiah Thomas is Allen Iverson, they're drastically different players because Isaiah doesn't have that kind of athleticism that AI had earlier. But Isaiah at 5'9", to continually find his way into the paint, to be willing to attack the bigs, to absorb the kind of pounding he does, and get himself into the MVP conversation, Kevin, really, that was incredible.
LeBron probably takes, for a guy his size, you think he can dish it out, but I'm telling you, I think he gets whacked all the time.
I think, Kevin, this is the single hardest guy in the NBA to officiate today, and frankly, I do not believe LeBron James goes to the foul line as much as he deserves.
And here's Felton from the arc. Blake Griffin pulls it in. LA's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Williams for 3. A rebound by Grant. Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Taken away by Williams. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Out to the right wing. Wells. The second effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. Reed's got 5 points so far.
He doesn't let that possession go to waste, Kev. He's going to feed on those second chance opportunities. Boy, that's pretty work.
Grant kicks to McDermott. Pass to Felton. The three. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Well, Felton definitely likes getting open from beyond the arc. A solid perimeter scorer.
Kicks to Wells. Reed a screen. Passes it to DJ. He dishes it to Wells. The Clippers rebound. Again, the Clippers.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Abrinas kicks to McDermott. There's a good screen. Fires for 3. Doesn't go either for Felton.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Williams' shot is off.
Boy, he's so used to having a hand in his face that I think it caught him off guard to be that wide open.
Outside for Felton. Takes the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Felton's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Thunder.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
And here is DJ. Down low. And Griffin with the score. The assist by DJ. That's 10 points for Blake Griffin.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Oklahoma City has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Felton kicks to Grant. He feeds it to McDermott. And the pass to Ferguson. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3 ball here in the second quarter.
Wells dishes to Griffin. From down in the low post, it goes. Griffin's got it all tied up now for the Clippers. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Now the feed to Grant. Six to shoot. Here's Ferguson. Misses off the left iron. Clippers have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%.
Just a tremendous talent when healthy. That's the key for Griffin. Try to avoid a big injury that takes up a chunk of his season.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
It's so fascinating to look back on Thunder history because 3 current players who are dominating the league were together on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Harden, Durant, and Westbrook. In retrospect, the talent level on that team was unreal.
Griffin hits them both. And going back to the Thunder teams with the big three of Harden, Durant, and Westbrook, endures some bad luck with the Thunder during those seasons.
Well, first and foremost, they ran into a great Miami team in the NBA Finals. Then after Harden left, injuries to both Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook hampered their opportunities. Still, you think back, and if you're an Oklahoma City fan, you can marvel at the collection of talent you once had.
Here's Wells, following the basket by Doug McDermott. Second chance shot, Reed misses.
That's just superb interior defense, not allowing him a free run to the rim.
Here's Abrinas. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. The three-pointer, no good. LA's gone 6 of 14 with the three ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Takes the 13-footer, that one a little long. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. The shot misses, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. This is to DJ. From deep, the long distance three is buried. DJ's got 6.
You know, rough start for him, but he seems to have turned the corner here in the second period.
Abrinas, the pass to McDermott. They set the screen to the wing right side. An open look for Felton. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Boy, McDermott is so good playing within the confines of the offense. Terrific spreading the basketball around the floor.
Williams kicks to DJ. Clippers moving the ball around. That three off the mark. Oklahoma City has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Grant. Oklahoma City trailer. Outside, Felton. And the foul called on DJ. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Teodosic has checked in. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Cantor checked in for Ferguson. Outside, Felton. Pass to Abrinas. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Clippers shooting 44% from the field in the second. Reed a screen. Here's Griffin. Can't connect from short range. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Los Angeles. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City, where they were able to handle the Thunder.
Their last game against this squad, they won out thanks to some big contributions from the bench.
Yeah, that second unit was fantastic in the last meeting. They infused a ton of energy and, somewhat surprisingly, a lot of points production.
Here's Reed. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Of course, you've been a color analyst for both men's basketball, women's basketball. Stylistically, what's the difference, in your opinion, between the two, if anything?
Well, I think there are a number of differences. The primary one being athleticism is slowly starting to take shape and more dictate the outcome of success in women's basketball. Whereas athleticism has always been a part of dictating the outcome of games. The above-the-rim aspect of the NBA versus, for the most part, the below-the-rim aspect of the WNBA. That would be the primary difference for me.
But the fundamentals, too, sometimes stand out. The women's game, I think, really, you can see fundamentals so strongly.
You can, Kevin, and I think what helped the women's game tremendously was, especially in the WNBA, you had NBA coaches transition to roles in the WNBA, the Bill Lambiers, the Mike Tebow, so they taught that group how to be pros, how to win on that level.
Excellent point.
Ouch, that's a waste of possession. Got to shake it off and forget it happened, guys.
Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. So it's the Clippers now. Feeds to Beverly. Hit by Harrell. Beverly with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. 6 on the shot clock. attacking. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Gallinari's got 12 in the game. Thunder trailing by 4. Here's Abrinas. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Westbrook with the bucket.
All right, Kev, do you have the sense that Russell Westbrook believes he can score against anyone in the NBA? He's rolling right now.
Here's Teodosic following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Left side, George. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, when Paul George announced this summer that he intended to leave for the Lakers when the contract ran out, you knew what was coming. Even as a rental possibility, the suitors lined up, and eventually the price was paid, and now George finds himself in a Thunder uniform.
First free throw is good. And to many, the Thunder came out of nowhere to land George in that trade.
You know, most thought Cleveland or maybe Boston were the front runners for his services, but the Thunder snuck in and made their team a 2-star squad once again. Very interesting to see how far the duo of Westbrook and George can go.
That one drops. He ties it up. And Paul George, the 10th overall pick in 2010 out of Fresno State. I'm not sure anyone realized, Doris, he'd be this good when he first got into the league.
No, you make a great point, Kev, because the physical tools were there, but his work ethic to keep adding layers to his game has been truly a thing to watch. This guy's got a chance to win league MVP before it's all said and done.
Now, here's Gallinari. His last outing, he had 8 points. And it's Gallinari again missing.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Adams' shot is good.
Well, the size and the frame of Steven Adams is flat out intimidating. A high percentage scorer around the blocks.
Here's Teodosic. Steven Adams making his last shot. With some arc, Teodosic, no good. Oklahoma City has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Here's Abrinas. Here's Westbrook. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Teodosic gets a very good look and converts. Teodosic has got it all tied up now for the Clippers. Outside Westbrook. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And one thing you have to say about Russell Westbrook, he is an absolute star. I mean, the type of player you can build around and win with. Just the total package on the offensive end of the floor.
That one falls for Westbrook. The numbers Westbrook put up last season in his MVP run, Greg, just staggering.
And you figured his numbers would get a bump, but I don't think anybody could have expected this guy to average a triple-double. I mean, arguably the most impactful superstar in the league.
Good on both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Gallinari outside. Jordan the screen. And Gallinari kicks to Beverly. But they'll get another chance. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. It's deflected. It's stolen by Adams. There's Abrinas. Offensive rebound. And Cantor able to finish. And the Thunder lead by 4.
I love that Cantor will pursue rebounds out of his area. This guy's such a powerful player who's willing to exert his will.
Harrell setting the pick for Gallinari. Thunder with the rebound. Cantor's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Abrinas. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
The Clippers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Westbrook with it. He's got 16. There's a screen by Cantor. With 1 on the clock. No good. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Oklahoma City out in front, up 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline.
Ja, an die Sideline geht's in der nächsten Folge von Let's Play NBA 2K18. Kurze Halbzeitanalyse noch. Ich bin wirklich zufrieden, bis auf das eine Foul, nichts Negatives zu berichten. Schöne Pässe gespielt, 6 Punkte gemacht, 1 Rebound, 2 Assists und 1 Steal. Ich denke, da kann man doch wirklich mitarbeiten und kein Vergleich zu den schlechten Ergebnissen der letzten 2 Spiele. Und ob die zweite Halbzeit genauso gut wird, das seht ihr morgen. Wenn euch das Video gefallen hat, lasst einen Daumen hoch da. Ihr dürft auch sehr, sehr gerne kommentieren. Und wenn ihr es noch nicht abonniert habt, dann abonniert es doch einfach. Dann verpasst ihr nämlich nichts mehr. Zumindest dann nicht, wenn ihr die kleine Glocke neben dem Abonnieren-Button drückt. Im Abspann könnt ihr jetzt auf die linke Seite des Bildschirms klicken für Tipps aus dem Kanal, auf die rechte Seite des Bildschirms nochmal für alle Videos aus NBA 2K18 und in der Mitte, da könnt ihr uns abonnieren. Und damit sage ich Tschüss und macht's gut, bis morgen.